Hey everybody, Sky Spider here. I think I'm mostly caught up in the bug room at this point. I do still have some tasks I need to get done that are just going to be a pain in the ass. But today we're feeding scorpions and centipedes, and hopefully I've got the energy for it. I need to rehouse a pink toe, and I need to start separating those Chilobrachys natanicharum babies. Still not exactly sure what I'm putting those in. That's going to be a thing. But yeah, let's have some fun. We got Damia, my little chunky fat tail here. Little Miss never says no. And like usual, she's not saying no. Did we get the sting yet? It's still moving. Come on, Damia, give us a sting. She might have already gotten it, I just didn't notice. But it is moving quite a bit. Normally after a sting, they just completely stop. I always like how they stick their claws into the substrate to clean off any liquids that might be on them after a catch. Okay, looks like she's good. I don't think this Death Stalker is going to eat, but we're still going to give it a try here. You want a cricket? Yes. Oh. So you did want to eat this week. Okay. Yeah, did you guys see how fast that cricket dies after the sting? That was crazy. Just amazes me they can go from a living creature to an inanimate object, like instantly, just from how potent that venom is. Oh, another sting. I'm going in for another one. It is moving a surprising amount. Oh, clean the claw. Come on, go in for a good sting. Looks like you missed the first one. Clean the claw. Are we good? Are we good? Waiting for it to either start chewing or come back for another sting. I get one or the other in a second here. And there's the chewing. So it looks like you are good for the week. I'm not feeding them today, but this is my colony of Titius stigmerus scorpions. And I just love looking in there and seeing all those little curly tails just hanging out together. Such a cool sight. So we're looking at Phage again. Let's see if she wants to eat today. Hey, Phage is actually hungry. Zoom in instead of getting my fingers too close. You know it's hard to sting inside your little hide, silly. You gotta come out. There's that claw cleaning behavior again. I swear, once you realize what you're looking at, you never unsee that. Come on, Phage, you gotta come out and sting it. Man, that cricket is literally pissing itself. Just gonna try and eat it without stinging. That's different. God, head first. Guess it's better than ass first. Man, that is rare to get a Deathstalker catch without any sting. Can't remember the last time that happened. Well, we're going hands-free now. Yeah, I think she's just planning to hold it until it stops moving. This is usually what like emperor scorpions and stuff do. All right, we got little Taysa here, growing up so fast. You want a cricket, Taysa? Yep, take it. Just thought it was something trying to attack her, I guess. I missed the sting again. Yeah, everything's twitching like it's been stung already. I really do have to say, I think these are the prettiest scorpions out there. I'm really partial to black and white. Those who get the Magic the Gathering stuff know I'm pretty obsessed with Orzhov. Hence the name Taysa on this one. She's my favorite commander to play with. So yeah, very special scorpion. Thanks for letting us watch, Taysa. So we're going to take a little look at Timna and her boyfriend again. See how they're doing this week. Still don't have any babies. But let's make sure they're both fed. Let me zoom in now so I can get the good shot without having to take any real chances here. Boop. Timna did not like that being dropped on her. Grab a second one for the male, which he's probably not going to eat, but she will. Timna is not happy. I think I'm just going to stick their hide back in and let them be. They'll eat when they're ready. Yeah, Timna's not happy. Okay, Timna, you can stop tail striking. Boop. I'll boop your tail. Oh, those tail strikes are funny. Okay, now she's chilled back out. Get this leftover roach they didn't find. Yeah, I'm not going to dig around next to them. It's a recipe for getting stung. Okay. I don't know if anyone noticed in the previous scorpion video, but there was some mold in Prismo's enclosure. So I've done a clean out here. Let's see if we can find where Prismo's hiding. It's probably inside this tube. Yep, there we are. Well, not something I can get on camera easily, but at least Prismo's happy and healthy. So we got this beautiful centipede again. Let's see if we can get a more impactful catch this time. And I missed it because I can't keep the camera straight. Still, absolutely beautiful centipede. Where are you taking it, silly? Get the whole thing on camera here. Where are you taking that food, silly? You don't really have a hide. So you might see that red runner running around. They're a little bit harder to catch sometimes than crickets. But yeah, let's go ahead and feed this beautiful centipede. Where to go, sweetie? Still right next to you. Man, they're fast. Okay, in all seriousness, where the hell did the cricket just go? Jeez. Just keeps landing right out of strike area. Try it one more time here. After this one, I'm just going to leave her alone to find it herself. Like, she knows there's food in here. It's in the corner. You're so close. Keep going. No, you skipped over it. Here we go. Uh-oh. There we go. We finally got a non-easy centipede catch on camera. I'm a little worried on this one. Last week I noticed my adult Scolopendra subspinipes, just the regular Vietnamese kind, had a ton of mold in the enclosure, so I completely remade it. This has a full drainage layer, so I don't have to worry about moisture building up too much this time, but I can still keep the humidity nice and high. And when I was moving the centipede, she was really lethargic. So I'm a little worried I've either got a molt coming or my centipede might be dying from old age. So I haven't seen her since the rehouse. Okay, she's still looking normal, but very sluggish. Oh no, hopefully she's going to be okay. Really, really like this centipede. Hate to see her go. So this is the versicolor closure I need to clean out, and as you can see, it's full of mold down here. I don't know why mold likes to develop under water dishes. But yeah, I'm going to get this versicolor out of here, and then I'm going to redo the enclosure, and then I will come back and show you how it came out. But yeah, let's get her out of here first. Don't bite the tweezers. Why do all my versicolors want to kill me? You guys are my favorites. We're supposed to be friends. We are supposed to be friends, pretty thing. All right, all cleaned out. Added the drainage layer, so hopefully we won't have that mold problem again. I've added springtails. I don't really do isopods with the smaller spiders because they usually eat them. So let's get this little spooter back in the enclosure. Hopefully without getting eaten in the process, since it wants to bite my tweezers. It's usually just conditioned food response. They're normally much more chill after the first one. What, sweetie? Up. They love proving me wrong. Come on back up. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Back up and in. There we go. You know where you need to be. Happy little versicolor with a clean enclosure. And now I will get her a cricket. Bloop. Great catch. Yeah, always like to welcome them into their new enclosures with a fresh meal. Still, arboreals are a pain in the ass to film, which sucks because I love pink toes. Forgive me if I'm a little quiet here. I don't have my mic on because I went downstairs without thinking to leave it on. But feeding my little blue death feigning beetles. I've got a colony of about a dozen in here. It's daytime, so they're all hiding. I collected a bunch of dead crickets from the feeder bin. And this is their absolute favorite food. Let's just dump a bunch in here over in the corner. And probably by morning, those will be gone. So yeah, these guys are so cute. One of the easiest pet bugs to keep because they eat basically anything. And if you're really lucky, they live about 30 years, I've heard. It's just too bad we can't seem to reproduce them in captivity. That is the crappy part. Hopefully we can figure it out soon. Time to do a water change on the fishies. So tank's looking good. I just had to give away my killifish because we're getting a bit crowded with all the babies in here. I also gave away 10 of the guppies, I think. Got gifted that new guppy right there, that beautiful yellow one. Man, she's pretty. So yeah, everyone's doing great in here. And when I do my water changes, I also put some of the water into the little pico-sized tank I've got over here, which is doing absolutely wonderfully. It's just got a couple snails as far as animals living in it. But yeah, I love my fish tank. I know it's simple. It's got guppies. It's got plants. It's got Buddha hiding in there somewhere. But yeah, it's right next to our TV. It's very peaceful. And I adore it. And there we go. Water is changed and fish are happy. Though I did have quite a few baby guppies going down the water slide there while I was changing the water. God, there's so many of them now. I love it. I love baby guppies. Oh, and the little tank is doing beautifully. You can see one of my red ram's horn snails right there. Happy fish. God, they're all eyeball. So I don't really have the pain tolerance right now to start separating these guys. So what I'm going to do is throw in a few feeders and see if we can get them eating. Yeah, these guys are so fast. I'm really, really dreading this. Let's see if any of them go after that cricket before I start adding more. Does anyone want a cricket? Honestly, I can probably take out the water basin part of the incubator at this point. But then these guys are just going to spread out even more before I get in here to separate. At the moment, they're kind of all bunched up in one spot. Or a couple spots, I should say. Oh, I see movement. In my experience, at this size, they should be willing to share meals with each other. They definitely noticed that cricket. Come on, little ones, you hungry? Oh, right when the focus was going. So yeah, they've bitten it. See if I can find them some smaller ones to throw in. And I'll start recording again. So we got this other cricket over here. And I see babies everywhere. Yep, they got it. Well, I guess I'm going to spend the next little while catching tiny little crickets and throwing them in here. Let's see how it goes. I took a shortcut and I can't exactly get good video because I have to keep the lid closed now. But I just threw in a fuck ton of fruit flies. Since the colony is at the moment pretty exploded. Thankfully I've got the pantyhose over the air holes, so no worries about that. But I got about a dozen crickets in there before I gave up because it was just such a pain in the ass to catch them. But yeah, we should see little babies getting their first meal here. Imagine those fruit flies are going to go a long way. But yeah, not much to get on camera, unfortunately. So it's been a couple hours since I filmed that last video where you see me adding the feeders to the baby natanicharums. You've got to see what I just found. I just walked into the bug room just to see how everyone was doing when Rachel was getting home from work. And yeah, this is unexpected. Kind of neat though. So this is what I saw when I walked in. All of the natanicharum are out and about, all over this enclosure. They've all molted. They're all eating. I assume they all had some fruit flies while those were buzzing around. But yeah, there's no fruit flies left. All that's left is murder. Scary little baby spoods. Yeah, give me a heads up if you want some of these. Man, that's neat. So yeah, that's everything I needed to do today. I've got a bunch I need to do tomorrow, of course. I'm in here every day of the week, unfortunately, except for my magic days. And even those, I come in and take a look at everybody, just make sure everyone's good. Hopefully, maybe I can coerce a friend into coming and helping me separate babies in return for a couple babies. I've got more than enough to spare. And if you're a vendor and happen to want some Chilobrachys natanicharum, hit me up. I haven't committed to any vendor yet. So once I get someone, they're going for wholesale, you can have them all. I'm keeping like 3 for myself and a couple for some friends. But until then, see you guys probably tomorrow. These seem to be happening daily so far. See if we can keep it going.